Hello, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Just getting set up. I got a small one loaded in right now that we can do, but then I have plenty of boxes if we want to do a bigger one. Kind of just depends on what we're feeling. Welcome in, Lenny. I'm gonna get started in just a second. Right. Welcome in. Just let me finish. I'm a slacker, you know. 4 box mix. Oh, too high up. Start that down below. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Down below. $4 mixer, 4 box mixer, something simple. I have more if we want to do bigger, but just gauging the vibes, gauging what we got. Welcome in Mile High Rips. Welcome in Dre Day. Doing a small mixer. 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Nothing crazy. $8 starts. Gets you the stash or pass at 13. And then at 18 is a C2 pick one. Something small. Try and fill as quick as we can. We usually can fill in under 3 hours, you know. Filling and then ripping after 3 hours. Had some good hits last break. We're on a tear. I don't know about you guys, but what did we pull last break? We pulled an orange lava out of 25 for the Broncos spot, so it was a color match. Pretty sick. Break before that, it was a what was it? Cameron Dicker green lava out of 99. You know, so we've had some good luck. Some of these were purchased at the draft down in Pittsburgh. I pulled this live at, well, not live, but yeah, live at the draft. They gave me a free pack. Only personal pack I've ever opened. And I pulled the fucking Travis Hunter IV. I was fucking geeking down there. Oh, and then yeah, Fanatics was giving out fucking like online cards in their app. So like, you know, yeah, thanks, Dre Day. It was fun. It was fun. I'm going down again tomorrow. Maybe gonna pick up some more boxes if they have some shit like that. I would have grabbed a hobby box, but they were still charging $1,000 and 1,900 for a jumbo. I just can't. I'm not at that stage yet. If you guys understand, thank you for jumping in, Dre Day. Appreciate the support. We'll get you a nice random team on there. It can't be $8 for a random team in 4 boxes. 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this first break. All right, I'm gonna randomize that for you now, Dre Day. Who you shooting for? Las Vegas, can't beat that. Can't beat that. Ashton G&T rookie cards. Yeah, Topps also had a thing where like you could make yourself into a trading card. It's pretty sick. That was probably the longest line I waited to make myself into a trading card. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. Thank you again for jumping in there, Dre Day. I see you getting that stash or pass. So if you don't like your first team, we will spin the wheel again for you. A lot of good teams on the board. Thank you for that. We're randomizing your first team now. My God. Pittsburgh, my hometown team, location of the draft. Let me know in chat, stash or pass. I understand if you want to pass. Yeah. They didn't do the Steelers too good in this product, in my personal opinion. That's one of the reasons why I'm not doing a lot of personal rips. Randomizing again for you now, Dre. Like San Fran, that's definitely an upgrade, I think, in my opinion, card wise. Um, yeah, the Steelers, like, there's only one insert, or not insert, like redemption, and it's for Big Ben. And like, I have an autographed, like, personalized Ben cleat, so like, I don't really need to go chasing a redemption card. And I don't even know what it looks like in the first place. Maybe a Steelers Helix, like Aaron Rodgers is on the Helix insert, I think. That'd be cool, maybe. But, oh, I will say this. I want a Will Howard rookie auto. That's one thing I'm going to check eBay for in the coming days, you know? What else? What else is up? Oh, yeah. And that Fanatics thing, they fucking. I got a Jaguars rookie graded fucking card on the digital thing that I could redeem for cash or like have shipped to me. And of course, it's the dude that's never gonna fucking touch the field. But he is never, unless Trevor gets, injured, he's not seeing. But he ain't seeing a blade of grass. Welcome in, Dyson. We're doing a small mixer here, 3 blaster, 1 hanger, $8 starts. 13 will get you a stash of pass. 18 is a C2 pick one. I got plenty of boxes, so it's not like we have to just the 4 I have or the 3 I have. I have 1 hanger, but the blasters, we have a variety to choose from here. Some purchased at the draft, so maybe they're juiced. Who knows? I did see some kids pulling 101s. I pulled the image variation at the draft. Yeah, it was a pretty benign pack I got. I got the Ivy, Lawrence Taylor, Ashton Davis, and Paris Johnson. Yeah, so nothing super exciting, but the Ivy was like a high point of my day. Can't beat free, you know? There's so much free stuff down there. Free towel, free draft, fucking binoculars of all things. Yeah, it was something. Welcome in, JV. Doing a small mixer at the moment. 3 blaster, 1 hanger, $8 starts on the wheel. 2 teams taken, the Raiders and the Niners. Nothing too crazy. That means your chaser teams like the Jaguars, Browns, Giants are still on the wheel. I bet I was slacking. Welcome in, Den Den. Doing a small mixer here, 3 blaster, 1 hanger, 2 teams off the board. Your big chaser teams are still on there. $8 a spot. I don't have it out, Seth. I don't have it out. I pulled that at the draft yesterday, live. Well, not live, but I was I was at the draft. They gave me a free pack, only pack I personally opened for myself, and I get the fucking IV. That was some luck. I went back to the dude. I was like, bro, you got the fucking magic hands. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, is this the IV? He's helmetless. He's like, yeah, that is. I was like, fuck yeah, bro, let's go. $8 starts though. Welcome in, Keith. Uh, where is it at? Where is it? GK, welcome in. Doing $8 spins on the wheel, 4-box break. Something slight, nothing too crazy. I don't know where that's at. Oh, there it is. There you go. There's the sour one. That's so not gonna stay like I want it to. No, no, it's gonna nose dive. Fuck that. Favorite MLB team? The Pirates. The fucking Pirates. Motherfucking Pirates. Welcome in, CC Church. We're doing a small mixer here. 3 blaster, 1 hanger, $8 starts. We only have 2 teams off the wheel, being the Raiders and the 49ers. So there's all your chaser teams still on there. We're on a bit of a tear lately. We've pulled 3 relics, 3 autos, 2 case hits, and a light board, couple Jackson Dart refractors. Oh no, no, not the Phillies. Not a Phillies fan. No. I mean, there's not much. The Pirates. You can probably still clown me on the Pirates. They suck. I mean, they're doing all right now, but that's kind of what they do. They get your hopes up, and then they fuck you. Because we got Paul and Livy. There's a card show in Pittsburgh tomorrow. I might go if admission isn't too crazy. And if they have F1, I'm so buying some. Definitely buying a F1. And I'm going to break it on here. You going to take the stroll spot, Seth, in my first F1 break? If they fucking have any. I'll have to put your name in the description. Dude, it's so weird. Like I was getting packages like once a day for fucking F1 cards, and then I haven't bought into a break in like 10 days at minimum. And so I haven't gotten anything. I've only been sending shit out. That's you. Taking a break or buying in crazy. Taking a break. Yeah, you got to sometimes, like if the price is right. I should probably sell this guy. Someone messaged me when I pulled him about it, but I haven't done a single show yet. After MJ's logo case break, I'm done for a long time. How much did that spot run you for Stroll? It's not posted yet. Oh, okay. But 100 G. Dude, I don't even think if you pulled like a numbered Stroll every box, unless it was like an auto or something, that it would like recoup that $100 if you were to like sell every Stroll card that you got sent to you. And I like Stroll. Like I don't mind Stroll. Welcome in, Josh. We're doing a small break here. One hanger, 3 blaster, $8 spin on the wheel. Something small. Nat box 10, welcome in. Small break going on. 1 hanger, 3 blaster, 4 total boxes. We got plenty to choose from and plenty more if we somehow want to do another break. But we'll chug on through this one first. Got 30 out of 32 teams taken, so Two off the board, almost halfway to one division worth of teams taken. Yeah, we'll try my luck with something here real quick. All right. Welcome in, Florida Man 1982. Doing a small break at the moment. One hanger, three blasters. Cooper Flag, welcome in. Unfortunately, I don't have any Cooper Flag cards to possibly pull unless Top severely fucks up, which I saw they had actually done that. So it's possible. There could be a Cooper Flag in here. Chances are low, but never zero with Tops. Gators fan, welcome in, welcome in. How is your night? I am fucking tired. Nothing much. Chugging along. Went to the movies earlier. Packaged and scanned. Post office trip. Gonna go down to the draft again tomorrow. Maybe get some free. Dude, it was fun. Everybody was saying, like, oh, it's gonna be so busy. It was, but from when I got down there at like 11:30 in the morning till like, we'll say 6:30, 6:45, when everybody started shuffling to the theater to see the stage, that's when it was bad because they've taken away all the open space between the two stadiums down there, PNC Park and Heinz Field. It's all like buildings and parking garages. So everybody was very nuts to butts there briefly. But then they just shuffled everybody to Acrisure because it was at capacity and there was space again. Everybody was open, walking around freely. Yeah, yeah, I am a Steelers fan. It's been shit since 2015. It's been a rough fucking 11 years since Jesse James caught that ball in the end zone against New England and they didn't call it a touchdown. Yeah, yeah. What was it? What was I gonna say? They they had a booth. The longest line I probably waited in for like a freebie or activity was American Express had a line where you could go in and like tops yourself on a card. You could make yourself your own tops card. So that was really cool. I'm gonna definitely try and do that again tomorrow. Get another one. And it was cool. They gave you the slab too, like the hard case. Yeah, I have no complaints about the experience. I'm happy I went. I'm glad I can say I did it. Um, would I go again? Awkward pick with James Conner, and that's card pick. Yeah, yeah. I was a little surprised to see what's up, Kaysen? Love go third. Not that he's not good enough or anything, but I was all projections were saying like Tennessee was going to take him. I guess Arizona was a bit of a surprise, but yeah, if James Conner is too injury prone, then you gotta go the right choice. Check this out though. Thank you for jumping in there, Gators fan. So I feel like if you were in the stream the other day or you watched it back, I probably mentioned that I did meet. I said Jordan Love, Jesus Christ, Jeremiah Love. Thank you for that, Gators fan. We're gonna randomize for you here. Minnesota, solid. Welcome in, Deals 813. Um, so I met Jeremiah Love, right, and they gave us a T-shirt. Because he's signed or partnered with New Balance or something. Probably gonna wear New Balance cleats this season. They gave us a T-shirt. Fucking says all you need is love. I mean, the only bad thing is it's white, but again, can't complain about free. And it feels like it's nice quality. What else? I picked this up down there. Picked this up at Dick's today. Yeah, you're right, right? Can't complain about free. And then he's the third. He got drafted third, so now I could say I took a picture with the number 3 pick in the draft this year. I picked this up today from Dick's. Relatively like it. Nice hat. What else was there? There was something else that was cool. Oh, the draft. The Hall of Fame was there. They had a couple booths spread around and shit. Welcome in, Teddy Rookie Bros. Uh, and the one they had a wheel, right? And there was prizes on the wheel, like a magazine, postcard, T-shirt, another white T-shirt, and it says like the NFL's greatest T-shirt. And on the back, it has all the inductees in every class, spaced out by the year since the first one. Pretty cool. I think I had won. I hit, yeah. I spun the wheel and I hit for free tickets into the Hall of Fame, but I've been there plenty. So I was like, "Can I have a T-shirt, please?" They're like, "You sure?" Yeah, like it definitely. If it's close enough to you, like what would let me try and gauge out how far I would have driven for that experience yesterday. 3 hours. If it's with, thank you again, Gators fan. We'll spin that for you now. If it's within 3 hours of you, at any point in the future, I would definitely say it's worth it. I feel like I would have driven 3 hours to go. Like if it was in Philadelphia, that's about 5 hours, four and a half, four if I'm really fucking pushing it. The toll road's like $40, $50 either way. So I might have gone if it was in Philadelphia. Cleveland definitely would have checked it out. I wasn't, old enough last time. Carolina's solid pickup though. Can't complain about that. Um, Columbus, if it's ever in Columbus, even though there's not an NFL team there, probably would go. Cincinnati's again 6 hours, probably a little bit pushing it. There would have to be like the Steelers would have had to sucked a big ass dick the year before and have like a top 5 pick for me to drive 6 hours to watch it live. But I will not dedicate like a vacation. I don't think for me personally, it's not worth dedicating like a vacation hotel type stay funds towards it. Like I was transported down there for free yesterday and tomorrow. Uh, gonna get like yeah. There were so many freebies. I was a Givey Goblin at the fucking uh, draft. Toyota was there, and you could make your own like little fanny pack, and they had iron-on decals that you could choose from. I think one of them was like a field that said 26, like 26 NFL draft. There was a Tacoma decal or a Forerunner decal, I think, and then a Pittsburgh pennant, and then a 412. I chose the 412 in the pennant. There's the two decals I spoke to the most, and I chose black. They were out of black later. They had tan. Fucking my dad lost his phone. I found it, but he lost it. It was like 40 minutes he didn't have a phone. Yeah, it was a good time, good time. Didn't go down today. Went to the movies. Figured the concerts would be a little bit too hectic. Welcome in BIV. Got a small 4-box break here going on. 1 hanger, 3 blaster. I got plenty of blasters here to choose from, so it's not like you're just getting my last 3 blasters. I have a plethora to pick from. Enough that we could do a 10 box break, possibly tomorrow night, something like that. Let me Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I was promote worthy yet. Don't know if I want to promote yet. Try to. I pick my outfit for the draft tomorrow. I don't know. I fucked up the first day and wore a jacket, and it was windy. Comfortable with a jacket on in the morning, and then the sun came out. Oh, they had PNC Park open too. You could go on the Riverwalk, which is essentially like the outfield area, and they had some food stations, bars open. It was real nice. Nice views of the city. Nice views of like the Goodyear fucking blimp was there. Dude, the Goodyear fucking blimp. I was so happy to see the Goodyear blimp. The blimp, the blimp is fucking tight. Welcome in, Juice. Have you ever seen the Goodyear blimp in person? I think this might have. No, I've seen it before, but like I can't remember consciously where. I don't know. I think there's only 4 of them. 4 Goodyear blimps, yeah, in service. Welcome in, Mile High Rips. Shit. All right. Fuck. Lose my voice or something. See if we can't get any action. All right, small break to start us off, you know. Welcome in, Teddy. Again, still just trying to bang out a small break here to start. 3 blaster, 1 hanger, $7 spin, $12 stash pass, $15 C2 pick one. Simple, nothing crazy. 4 teams off the board, 1 division down out of 8. 12.5% of the way filled. Been live for 30 minutes. So I think we're again on pace for fucking 3 hours. God. You know, I'm slowly building the following. We're slowly building up the momentum though. We're up to 250, 260 some followers, 300 orders. All of them going out relatively quickly, barring any work or stuff like that. Again, we are live on YouTube at the same time. So if you get a spot and have to go to bed, miss the stream, your phone dies, you go to dinner, got a hot date, anything like that, you can always go to my YouTube channel, Prozac YT. There's a V in my name, PROZVCHYT, and that will lead you to my YouTube channel where all the streams are able to be thrown back and rewatched at any time for your pleasure. I forget what day it is too. That yesterday fucked me all the way up. Like I would usually work Wednesday, Thursday on that, every other week, whatever. So I left work early, and then I'm usually off. But I went into work today for overtime. Shouldn't have gone in. Should not have gone in. But I need money, and grind never stops. So I was in there. It's like a zombie. I wasn't even drunk yesterday or anything. Just not enough sleep. Not enough sleep. Ugh. Again, we're live down below at $7 for a team on the wheel. 4 boxes in this break. 4 boxes. 4 boxes. 4 boxes in this. No, I'm fucking up. I don't know. 4. 4 boxes. And that's at RFK Jr. Do we have RFK Jr. break one night? Yeah, I imagine that shit fucking coming up. Jordan knows it. Oh my. I can't even do it. What the fuck's in my throat? Welcome in, J Rule. Something small, going on. 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Work today. Went to the movies. Bit busy Friday. How did your singles thing go? A lot of bears. Oh, you're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Thank you for hanging out. That's the main thing. Makes the show still look like I have one more person in here. Did how do you feel about the Bears pick? How do you like your pick? Good, good, good. Love to hear. Love to hear that there was success in the Bears single show. Uh See, we pulled this. That's how I'm feeling about the Steelers pick. Like, I get they were gonna call that guy. At the same time, I wasn't sold on the receiver either. The Steelers have like, I don't know what it is with Steelers. We just pick receivers with bad attitudes. And the buddy gave weird interviews. He could just be putting on a front and act, but I don't know. I don't know. He gave that vibe too. Like, I don't know. He could have a great career on the Eagles. Hope he does, honestly. Except for when they play the Steelers, but. But I've ripped one personal pack of this product, right? And it was at the draft free pack they gave me. And a fucking Travis Hunter Ivy. Crazy. I was fucking like, oh my God. Oh my God. I had to double check with the guy. I was like, yo, no helmet means IV, right? He was like, yeah. I was like, no fucking way, man. You got the magic hands. He was like, you picked it. Cause he just did like the spread. And I was like, we'll take that one. And then, yeah, they were Fanatics. If you downloaded their app and scanned the QR code, thank you. Scan their QR code to join like their live stream they were doing on stage. They were giving out free digital card things. Welcome in Jost. Welcome in LVD. Doing a small little break here right now. 3 blaster, 1 hanger, $7 spin on the wheel. Only one division worth of teams taken, so a lot of good teams on there. Your Giants, Jaguars are still on the wheel. Welcome in Mike Shannon. Nothing too crazy. 3 blaster, 1 hanger tonight. Welcome in Ken. Simple break. $7 spin. Good chaser teams on the wheel. All that fun stuff. But yeah, as I was saying on the free ones they were giving away Fanatics, fucking I got a motherfucking Jaguars backup quarterback worth $4. Welcome in everybody. We're doing $7 spins on the wheel. 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Nothing too crazy. I have enough blasters though. If we wanted to do a bigger second one, we have the ability to. But go ahead and let me know how your Friday night went. You like your draft picks? You like what you saw from your team? Shit like that. $7 spin, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this slight small break. Nothing too crazy, nothing to bring the cows home. But I'll get you some cards for a cheap value here. Welcome in, Colleen. Welcome in, Riggs. Does everybody like what they saw with the draft? Like the teams they saw? Anything enjoyable come your way? You excited for your new season? Can't say I'm too hype with the Steelers, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they wind up bringing to the table. He could be a very, very solid, even though he just switched to football not that long ago. We'll find out. We'll find out. We're locked down below $7 for a spin on the wheel, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. We got 6 people in here currently. How's everybody's Wednesday doing? Welcome in, Jerry. Welcome in. Got 5 alive, 4, nothing slight. We peaked at like 9 in there, you know? Oh yeah, I'm so sure. I'm so sure. Is anybody awake? Anybody awake? $5 live down below. See if anybody's sleeping. We have 3 people in there. One of them is probably me, so if anybody jumps in, 5 down below just to see if anybody's awake. Welcome in Hoyas, welcome in Big Dens. Thank you for the shout out there. Welcome in Who Dat. Everybody's asleep, I guess. It's about to be past midnight, whatever, whatever. That's fair, fine, and fun. I just swiped my $20 for a bunch of fucking impressions. That's cool. Welcome in, Brian. Nothing, nothing too crazy. 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Mr. Ref, welcome in. $7 to start. 28 teams remaining. A lot of good teams left on the board. Nothing too. Yeah, have a good night, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Friday. Thank you. Thank you, J Roll. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your Friday and have a good weekend. Welcome in, BG. Welcome in, Ducks. We're live down below. 7 blasters. 7 blah blah blah. $7 a spin, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Something slight. Close out your Friday night. Thank you, J Roll. Jack City Threads, welcome in. Small break, 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Got plenty of blasters to choose from, plenty of good teams on the board. Only one division's worth taking. Welcome in the stuff store. We got a 3 blaster, 1 hanger break. We're on a bit of a tear. We've pulled 3 relics, 3 autos, 2 case hit urban legends out of the blasters, 1 for Travis Hunter, 1 for Josh Jacobs. So we're on a bit of a run. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going. We hit a out of 25 color match lava orange for our Broncos spot last time. Sick card. Samuel Storm, welcome in. Live down below at $7. 4 total boxes, 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Welcome in, welcome in. Small break here. 3 blaster, 1 hanger, $7 spin on the wheel. 4 teams taken. Your big chasers are still on there. Jaguars, Browns, Giants, all still available on that board. Plenty of value, plenty of good teams. $7, you can't beat that for 4 boxes. A lot of cards to go around too. If your team somehow does not have a single card, we will substitute you in there for some F1 Chrome. So we will not send out an empty package. That's crazy talk. Plenty of good hits in this product. This is a fun, great product to rip. Personally, I enjoy it. So I keep going out and getting more because it's fun. I like the cards. I like that football. Simple stuff. I'm a simple person. Simple. Not in the mind, but Mamba Collectibles, welcome in. Card Pirates, welcome in. Are you a Pirates fan? Pittsburgh Pirates, I'm a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. Kyle Fab, Hayes, welcome in. We're doing a 3 blaster, 1 hanger break, $7 spin on the wheel. 4 teams taken. Your Jaguars, Giants, Browns are still on there for those rookie chasers. Nothing too crazy going on tonight. Seems like the big dogs are out and feasting. So I will Sept Crumbs. Welcome in, Fire Glow King. Welcome in, Rub. Nothing much going on tonight other than this 3-box, 3 blaster, 1 hanger break. Slim Twiggy, welcome in. $7 live below. Nothing crazy. Send a share out to Facebook, why not? See if anybody wants to go on there. I keep slacking and not running it. BT, welcome in. Got a 3 blaster, 1 hanger break currently going on. Nothing too crazy. But we ride along. Chugging on. Hopefully we get some motion here. Hopefully some people go to bed. Hopefully the West Coast starts waking up. And some NFL Chrome action. Black Bronco, welcome in. Currently live down below $7 spin on the wheel. 28 teams remaining. The Broncos are available if that's your team. Jacksonville is still available. Giants are still available, and the Cleveland Browns are still available. Did you guys go to the draft? Did you watch the draft? How do you feel about your draft team picks? I'm going again tomorrow. I went Thursday, skipped out today. Didn't really want to catch the concert crowds, but still we chug on. Drake May, those New England Patriots are live on the wheel still. $7 a spin, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break, nothing too crazy. Relatively low starting spot. If we somehow hit $12, you'll get a stash of pass. If we get up to 15, you get to see 2 teams and pick your favorite out of those 2. Thank you for jumping in there, Dre Day. I do appreciate that. We're still chugging along here. We've got 1 division off the board. Dre Day is going to get us ever so closer. That means we're roughly 12.5% of the way to breaking. He's going to take us just over that margin. Crabbit, welcome in. Dre Day again, going to get a spin here, which we will randomize now. Dre Day taking the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix if you're a fan. Mo Picks if you don't like them. But you can't beat the cards. We pulled an orange lava out of 25 in our last break. So that was a color match rookie. Numbered 10 out of 25, I want to say. Let me see. I haven't sealed that package yet. Let me see. Yeah, all right. I still have our hits from last break. Because I worked and then went to the draft, so I haven't necessarily finished packaging. They're all sorted, but we pulled a Pat Bryant 10 out of 25 for our Broncos spot, orange lava. We pulled there goes my Heinz Award card. We pulled a rookie relic for our Jets spot. We pulled that Matt Stafford MVP buyback. We had a nice Cam Ward rookie. We had a nice Ibuka fucking refractor, and we had a nice Jackson Dart Ray Wave. So we're on a little bit of a streak here. That makes it 3 autos, 3 relics, 2 case hit urban legends. Really on a sick fucking tear with this product. And then my own personal pack I ripped. The only one I have ripped down at the draft, pulled the IV for Travis Hunter. We have the hot hands right now, I'd like to say. I'd like to think. Welcome in All's Well. Welcome in Naptown. Welcome in Shadoodle My Pants. Welcome in Adam Hill if you're still here. Not too sure, but we still chug along. Welcome in D Booker. That is me on a Topps card made at the draft. Covering my ugly mitt. We're not at that point of showing it. Welcome in, Sooner Russ. We're live down below $7 a spin. 3 blasters, 1 hanger in this break. 5 teams off the board. Your big chasers, such as the Giants, Jaguars, and Browns, are still available. Oh no, my light turned off. There it goes. It's back on. Mac Hayes. So the Patriots are still available on the wheel if you're in here. Dog, welcome in. We're currently doing 3 blasters, 1 hanger, $7 to start. Spin on the wheel. George, welcome in. Liam's dad, welcome in. Currently doing a small 3 blaster, 1 hanger break. Got plenty of blasters to choose from for when we do fill and start breaking. A lot of good teams left on the board. The Giants, the Jaguars, the Browns are still available, along with those Patriots and Buccaneers for those Tom Brady cards. $7 will get you one of the teams. $12 gets you a stash or pass, and 15 if we hit it somehow. Hits a C2 pick 1. Haley, I see. Welcome in. Sweet cards. Welcome in. Currently $7 a spin on the wheel. 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. $12 gets you that stash or pass. Ace O Ace, D Boy, welcome in. $7 spin, $3 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Trojans, welcome in. J Rod, welcome in. We're currently doing 3 blasters, 1 hangers, $7 spin, $12 stash or pass. Plenty of good chaser teams on that board. The Giants, Jaguars, Browns, Chiefs, Buccaneers, and Patriots are still live, meaning Tom Brady cards are still on the board. Bellboy, welcome in. Welcome in. We're currently doing 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Something small, nothing too crazy. $7 a spin, $12 stash or pass. We have plenty of blasters to choose from. Plenty of good teams still on that wheel. Patriots and Buccaneers for Tom Brady, Shadur Sanders and the Browns, Jackson Dart, Cam Scattaboo and the Giants, and Travis Hunter and the Jaguars are still on the wheel. Nange, welcome in. How was your Friday? Was it a Friday fun day? You're too sleepy for this. I get that. Past midnight. Been live for roughly an hour. Yes. So I've ripped 1 pack personally, and I was given it for free at the draft, and I pulled the Travis Hunter IV. I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention when they handed it to me. I I don't know. It was I kind of just walked up to the desk, held out my QR code on my phone, and then that's what people were saying. Cause like, but the card shops are the ones that brought a lot of it. Some of these boxes are bought from the draft. Um, the hangers from the draft, and I think 4 of the blasters are from the draft. Thank you, LSU guy. Welcome in. It's funny. They were doing Fanatics on their app. If you downloaded their app or whatever, fucking They were giving away free cards if you scanned the QR code and your name popped up, and then they digitally ripped the pack and it would send it to you or give you a value if you wanted to cash it in. Well, my name got pulled once, right? I get fucking the Jaguars backup quarterback graded to like a 9.5. Welcome in, everybody. $7 a spin, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Right? $4 value. Meanwhile, they're on stage and some dude is like up there and the lady with the mic is like, I've got a Jerome Bettis 1 of 5 patch auto on card. He's got a base Jerome Bettis. Should I trade him? And then everybody's like, no, no, no. And she's like, I'm gonna do it. We just traded it. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, wow, that's good for that fucking guy. Welcome in, Landon. Welcome in, Alejandro. Welcome in, Dingle Dubs. We're currently doing a 4-box mixer, 3 blaster, 1 hanger, $7 a start. I know, I know. I wish I would have got something cool. I mean, I did get something cool technically, and it was technically random because like Buddy went like this and was like, pick a pack, and I was like, that one. All right, we got 5 people in here. See if anyone's awake. We'll drop a live down below, $5 for a spot. Yeah, thankfully, Nange, welcome in. Thank you for jumping in. Can't beat $5 for a spot. Hopefully, pull you that chaser team you want. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. We got 5 in here. Brock Williams, Tim Saints, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, you're good. It is live on the YouTube, PROZVCHYT. So you can check it out on there and run it back. See what we pull for your team here. All right, we're going to assign this for you, Nange. Thank you again for the support. Tampa Bay, can't beat that for $5. Can't beat that for $5. Hopefully we pull a sick Brady. That is a bang. Welcome in, Two Guns. Welcome in. We did. Welcome in, Brian. Welcome in. Got 26 teams remaining. A lot of good chasers left. The Patriots, Jaguars, Giants, and Browns are still on the wheel. Krill Dog Swan, welcome in. Welcome in. We're currently doing a small little 4-box mixer here. 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Nothing too crazy. What's up, Krill Dog? How you doing tonight? You happy with your team's draft picks? You like who they got? Keegan, welcome in. Jamila, welcome in. $7 spin, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Nothing too crazy. A lot of good teams on the. Hey, there you go. The Giants are still on the wheel. I'm a Steelers fan, so I was down at the draft yesterday. I'm going to go down tomorrow. Well, I guess it's technically Saturday, so I'm going to go down today. I was there Thursday for day 1. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. I made myself into a Topps card. Pulled a Travis IV. It was a really good experience. I definitely recommend if it's in your city or within like 3 hours of you to definitely get down there and check it out in the near future. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. See if we can get any action on the wheel. We're coasting at 2 people. Welcome in, welcome in. 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. $5 spin on the wheel to start right now. A lot of good teams left on the board, chugging along, you know. Welcome in, $5 spin on the wheel. 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Packers are still alive if that's your team there. A lot of good value. Giants live, Jaguars live, Patriots live, Browns live. Welcome, welcome. How are you tonight on this Saturday morning now, technically? I should have just done a big. H-Town Collectibles, welcome in. Currently doing a 3 blaster, 1 hanger break, $5 spin on the wheel. 26 teams remaining, a lot of good value left on there. Patriots, Jaguars, Browns, Giants, all still alive, still ripping, welcome in. While we're on the struggle bus, might as well do some sorting. Yeah? Might as well do some sorting while I'm on the struggle bus. Huh? Yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. Small break going on. 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Thank you, Dre Day. Everybody's asleep, you know? Atlanta, $5. Can't be mad at that. Appreciate the support. You out on the West Coast? I haven't paid attention to something like that. What is it, 9:20 if it is out there? Finishing out some sorting. Simple stuff going on. So many refractors. Thank you again, Dre Day. Houston at work on a night shift. Yeah. H-Town. Philly, can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. You ever been down to Onyx? Is that what it's called in Houston? I think. I feel like I've heard that mentioned before in songs. Onyx. I know there's one of those in Atlanta. Welcome in, Ryan. How are you tonight? Saturday morning, night, whatever you want to call it. A lot of good stuff, you know? Where is it? That's where I gotta have San Francisco. Oh, there it is. I'm just stupid. Years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I've never been to one of those types of places. Just can't say I see the appeal. I mean, I do. I see that appeal, but I don't see the appeal of just wasting money per se. If that makes any sense. Ram. Lamb moves. Welcome in. We got $5 live below on the wheel. All the big dogs must be on still. Think they'd be out by now. No, no, of course they're not. Why would they be? Why would they be? Po Kevin, welcome in. Got a lot of good teams left on the board. The Giants, the Jaguars, they are still available in this break. Welcome in, DT. Welcome in. $5 spin, 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Nothing too crazy going on. A lot of good teams left on the board. Giants, Jaguars, Patriots, Browns, and those Shedeur Sanders cards. Good stuff. Welcome in, MT Razor. Got 3 blasters, 1 hanger in this break. $5 spin on the wheel. Get you a good team. We got the Jaguars, the Bengals, the Browns, the Patriots. All those teams are still live on the board, ready for the taking. Let's stand up. Stand up. Oh my fucking god, that shit's gonna chap my fucking asshole, bro. Go fuck yourself, you fucking piece of shit card. I'm talking to my PC, guys. Don't worry. I'm talking to the F1 cards right now. They just wanted to fucking take a nice big fucking dive off of where I had them sitting. Go fucking figure. It's like that's what I willed them to do. Jump off the fucking cliff. Let's speed sort these motherfuckers. So much fucking base. Free base. So much base. Carolina, Kansas City. Welcome in, welcome in. We have $5 spots on the wheel, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Usually we do bigger breaks, but thought try something small tonight because it seems like the small guys, small breaks get the motion, but apparently not. I just get no motion, you know. We've had a couple spots taken through a couple people. Appreciate their support, you know. We get ever so closer with every spot taken. Buffalo, Denver, Minnesota. I show breaks. Welcome in, Red Darren. Welcome in. Jackson spot yet. I don't think, but they probably do because I'm returning. Welcome in, Retail Rebels. If you're still in here, we're currently doing a 3 blaster, 1 hanger break. Something small, something light for their Friday night. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy. But there seems to be no above for the 4 boxer. Welcome in, Buckeye 30 2001. Got a 4 box break going on, 3 blaster, 1 hanger. Simple stuff, nothing too crazy going on. Easy peasy. Maybe get filled, but we're gonna do our best to get it done tonight. Hopefully we can. Lila Bean, welcome in. 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Small breaks, light, nothing crazy. Easy entry. A lot of teams left, a lot of good teams left, actually. Jaguars, Bills. Welcome in, Commanders 1975. How are you on this Saturday morning? 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Nothing too crazy. Pretty straightforward. Welcome in, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break, $5 a spin. We've cleared 2 divisions worth of teams off the board. Your Giants, your Jaguars, they are still available on this wheel. Thank you for the share, Grazi Cards. I do appreciate that. I'm a little lacking attention right now. I'm a little tired. Thursday, I was at the draft. Yesterday, woke up and went to work for some overtime and then went to the movies last night. And then today, Saturday now, I'm going to be going to the draft again for day 3. Gonna try and pick up some more Tops product at the draft because people are saying they're juiced, stuff like that. I've ripped one personal pack of the product that I got for free at the draft, and I did get lucky enough to pull the Travis IV, so that's kind of crazy. Outside of that, yeah, just thanks for hanging out and stopping in. What team do you support, Grazie? Raiders fan. Steelers fan. I'm raised north of Pittsburgh, just a little slightly north of it. Now, were you a LA Raiders fan or like a Oakland Raiders fan or Vegas Raiders fan? Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely cool. I can't say I would dedicate like a vacation. Been a fan your whole life. I respect it. I'm 26. Yeah. Steelers have been in a bit of hell though since like 2015. Yeah. What is it? Uh, yeah, definitely like if the draft is ever within 3 hours of where you are, I would say they're listen, I really think you guys would have taken a nice run the one year, except Buddy broke his back or something, like right at in the home stretch, like at the point where I don't think they should have been playing him anymore for the rest of the season. Like he should have rested, but like he broke his back. What was it? Derek Carr? Yeah, Derek Carr. He broke his back. I think you guys were like 12-4, and then had to roll into the playoffs as a 1 or 2. I think you won the division, and then you had to roll in with like the backup. Yeah, yeah, one of the something leg back, something where he obviously was like done. Yeah, I think we had Steelers' best chance in a while we had was 15-16 uh, in there. I want to say those years when we had the killer bees, as they call it, Boswell, Ben, Brown, and Bell. Jesse James caught that ball in Patriots against Patriots in 2015. That would have like beat them, gave us the win against them, higher seeding, home field advantage in the playoffs. But we wound up getting fucked by Jacksonville that year. I want to say 45 to like 38. Pathetic. Yeah, it seems like you're making good choices. Got a good line to keep your new QB protected. Smiley guy, welcome in. Live down below at $5 a spot. A lot of good teams left on the wheel. Welcome in, Frank. Giants still live. Jacksonville still live. Cleveland and Shadur Sanders still live. 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Yeah, coolest thing they had down there was that you could like put yourself on an official Tops card. Right, we're an hour and a half in and we've taken off 2 divisions. Thank you, Grazie, for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your night. Blah 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 blah. Down below $5. 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Welcome in, $5 spins on the wheel. A lot of good teams live. We have 2 divisions taken, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. Got 3 blasters, 1 hanger, nothing too crazy. $5 spin on the wheel. Jacksonville, New England, Cleveland, and your other chasing teams are still live. Welcome in, Swizz. We got 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. $5 start, spin on the wheel. 24 out of 32 teams remaining. Your Jaguars, your Patriots, they are still live. Jacksonville's still on the wheel. New England's still on the wheel. Cleveland's still on the wheel. New York Giants still on the wheel. Welcome in. We got $5 starts on the wheel, three blaster, one hanger in this break. Jacksonville, New York, New England, still live on the wheel. Thank you. Let's go. Great day for jumping in there. $5 for a random team and three blasters, one hanger. You can't beat that value. Jacksonville, New England, New York Giants, Cleveland and Shador, Kansas City. They're all still available on the board. Thank you for your purchase. We're going to spin your wheel now and generate your random team. Let me know who you're shooting for down in chat below. There you go. Nice take. You can't beat that for $5. Thank you again for jumping in there. Let's go. Great day. See if we can't pull you another banger of a team for $5. Dallas, solid pickup for $5. Thank you for your purchase. Welcome back in Grazie Cards. We've taken a couple more teams off the board. Nothing too crazy though. Welcome in 813. A lot of good teams left on that wheel. Arizona, Buffalo, Baltimore, Chicago, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, Indy, Kansas, LA Chargers, LA Rams, Miami, New England, New Orleans, Green Bay Packers, New York Giants, Pittsburgh Steelers, Seahawks, Titans, and Commanders. $5 start to spin on the wheel. 24, 22 teams remaining out of 32. Okay, welcome in. We're currently doing $5 spin on the wheel, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. 3 blasters, 1 hanger in this break. 22 out of 32 teams remaining. Not much going on. Three blaster, one hanger in this break. Three blaster, one hanger. Three blaster, one hanger in this break. Got 8 in here right now. 4, 5, 4. A lot of positive teams on that board. 22 out of 32 remaining. 5 in here. Thank you for the share, Kate. I do appreciate that. See if anybody is paying attention. Is anybody paying attention? No one's paying attention. That's crazy. No one's paying attention. Oh, Eric's paying attention. Enric. Thank you for that, Enric. Thank you for paying attention there. Someone's awake. Someone is awake in here. Enrico, thank you for the purchase. Thank you for the support. We're going to randomize that team for you. If I could scroll. Thank you. There we go. Indy can't beat that for $3. Well, that was to test the water, see if anyone's awake. Back up to the normal price, $5. One hanger, three blasters in this break. A lot of teams on the board. A lot of good teams. Patriots, Browns, Bengals, Rams, both variety. Chargers, welcome in. Welcome in. Stevie, those Giants are still on that board. You could pull them for $5 off the wheel. Angry Onion, welcome in. Thank you, Enrico. I do appreciate you getting us ever so closer to breaking. Thank you. We're going to spin that wheel for you now. New England Patriots for $5. Can't beat that. I hope we pull a sick Tom. Welcome in, third day cards. We're doing three blaster, one hanger in this break. $5 spin on the wheel. Thank you again, Enrico. Ever so closer at 20 teams to go. You're ever so increasing the odds of getting that team you want. Is it the Giants? Are you chasing those New York Giants? Gonna randomize that for you, Enrico. Supa 808, Justin Duckworth, welcome in. Baltimore Ravens, can't be mad at that for $5 again. These are big name teams going for one Abraham Lincoln. Supa 808, thank you for jumping in. Thank you for jumping in. Do appreciate the support, guys. Three blaster, one hanger. You got to get those Matt Staffords, man. Look, I haven't finished fully sorting. Well, I finished sorting it, right? But I haven't packaged it up. Our last break from the other night, we pulled our third Stafford since I started breaking. This is spot paid. One Stafford pays for your spot. And if you're new here, I started breaking last Wednesday, the 22nd, or no, the 15th when they came out. LA Chargers, there you go. $5. Can't beat that. Super. Thank you for your purchase. Since starting breaking on the 15th, we have pulled 3 rookie autos, 3 relics, 2 Urban Legends case hits, plenty of darts, plenty of scataboos, plenty of Travis Hunters. I have ripped one personal pack, and that was at the draft on Thursday, and I got the IV of Travis Hunter. What crazy luck. Thank you, jumping in there, Enrico. I do appreciate that. All right, we're going to randomize that for you again, Enrico. Hopefully we pull those Rams. Buffalo. Can't be mad at that. Running our next team here. We'll try and get that going since we got 5 people hanging out. $5 a spot on the wheel, 17 teams remaining. The Giants are still alive, along with the LA Rams and the Cleveland Browns. Sean Kovac, welcome in. $5 to start, 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. If we hit 8, then you get a stash or pass, meaning we'll spin the wheel again if you don't like your first team. Big Ruh, welcome in. Your Raiders are on the board, I want to say. They're still there. No, I'm a liar. I'm sorry. But when I clear my area at the end, there is trade possibility available. So while I'm clearing, if whoever has whatever team in the chat wants to coordinate, then they can do so, and I can facilitate that on the back end. All right, Enrico, you hit $9 on that bet when you won, so we're gonna give you the stasher pass. So we'll spin your first team here now. New Orleans Saints. Solid, solid. Let me know an S or a P in chat. Stash, solid. You can't pass that up. Tyler Show, rookies. Again, live below at $5. We have 4 people in here. 16 out of 32 teams remaining, meaning we are halfway through. Thank you for that, Supa 808. I do appreciate you jumping us up to $8 to get that stash or pass. Supa 808 takes it. Thank you for your purchase. You have the stash or pass threshold, so we're going to randomize your first one there. LA Rams, is that a stash or a pass? I'm assuming that's a stash, but I have to see it in chat. Super. Can I get an S or a P? And then we will move on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I figured, but I can't assume, you know. Decline cards, welcome in. We're currently doing $5 spins in the wheel. We are over halfway to breaking. We have 3 blaster, 1 hanger in this break. I have plenty of blasters to choose from. So we'll get a couple numbers when we go to filling. Get to filling and get to breaking. Anthony Carr, welcome. Thank you for joining the show. We got $5 spins on the wheel live down below. 15 teams remaining out of 32. Let's see. Decline cards. Thank you for jumping in there at $5. Can't beat the value here. Plenty of cards to go around. In the event that the team you pull doesn't pull any cards, I'll substitute and fill your package in with some F1 Chrome. That's my personal favorite product. The Topps Chrome F1, such sick product. But again, I have yet to have a break since starting, where we don't have a card for every team. And if it's just one or two, again, I throw a couple Chrome in there to fill that package up because I feel weird just sending out a single card. Houston, that's a solid take for $5. CJ Stroud, my very first break, we pulled a Houston Texans rookie relic out of a hanger box. A hanger box. 2 breaks in a row. That first little stretch there, second hanger box in each break was a relic. We've pulled 3 rookie relics, 2 case hits, 3 rookie autos, and more darts and Travis Hunter refractors than I can count. We pulled 3 Staffords, 1 out of 25 orange green lava, 1 out of 99 green lava, 1 light board logo refractor, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for that, Rick Flores. You hit that threshold, so we're going to spin your first one here. If you don't like what you get, let me know down below, S or P, and we will spin again. Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow. Very, very nice. Pass. All right. Not a Burrow lover. Respect it. I'm not a Burrow lover either. Detroit, just a little bit north of Cincinnati. Solid, solid take. I think that's a better team than the Bengals. We're going to roll on here. 13 out of 32 remaining. Enrico jumping back in. I do appreciate that. Enrico up to 9. So he's going to get that stasher pass. Thank you. Donald Har, welcome in. Cyrax, welcome in. Enrico up to 10. Gators fans sliding back in. Thank you, Gators, jumping in there. We're getting closer and closer to filling. Getting a little tired, you know. I'd have to go to bed eventually if I want to make it to the draft in the morning for day 3. Gators takes it at $11, so he's going to hit that stasher pass threshold. We're going to spin once for him. Tennessee Titans and Cam Ward. Is that a stash or a pass there? It's a solid. That's a solid stash. Go Bills, Klein. Kind cards. Stash. Thank you for that, Gators. How are you feeling about the Bills' picks so far there? You think they're going to pick some sleeper in rounds 4 through 7? Enrico jumping back in at $5. Appreciate the support there, Enrico. Gators jumping us up to 10, so whoever wins is going to get that stash or pass. Yeah, I didn't really keep too much progress today. So my work schedule, because, sadly, I have a second job other than this. I worked Wednesday, put in vacation time Thursday, so I left work at 10 a.m., shot down to the draft, linked up with my dad and his buddy. Rick Flores takes it at 11, so he's going to get to spin twice here if he doesn't. Well, he's going to stash or pass. Sorry, not spin twice. He will get 2 spins if he wants to pass on the Cardinals, which I assume he will. Yeah, thank you, Rick, for the quick answer. We're going to randomize there for you second time. Cleveland Shador, that's definitely an upgrade there. But yeah, left early, met my dad and his drunk friend down there. Rode the bus down to Pittsburgh for the draft. We're down there from like 11:30 to 9 or 10. I'd say it was a solid, great time from like 11:30 till 6:30 when everybody started funneling. Yeah, originally wasn't gonna go with them, but none of my buddies from school or work were really going. Figured we used to go to training camp every year. Why not link up, hang out for a little bit? And it turns out, he lost his phone there, found it for him. And if I wasn't there, they wouldn't have made it home. That they were drunk enough that they acknowledged that in their drunkenness. Enrico taking it for 15. Thank you for that. We're gonna spin your first spin. If you want to stash or pass the Cardinals, let me know. I assume you want to pass them, but thank you. Thank you. We're randomizing a second time for you. Green Bay Packers, Jordan spreading the love. Thank you for that, Enrico. Live down below, $5. 10 teams remaining. I'm going to list them off here for us: Arizona, Chicago, Cincinnati, Kansas, Miami, New York, Pittsburgh, Seattle, and Washington. Supa 808 jumping in, $11 is our current high bid. Appreciate the support, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, really since starting on the 15th, 10 days of doing breaks. I jumped up 260 plus followers. We got over 300 orders. Loving the support, loving this product. Just this is fun, I like ripping cards, keeps me satisfied, gets you guys satisfied. New York for Supa 808. What a take. Thank you for that. Of course that's a stash. That'd have been crazy pants. Did have a guy in a break the other day pull. He asked for a cheaper stash pass. I gave it to him. He pulled the Jags and then said pass. I said, like, are you sure? And he said, yeah, who the fuck do they have? And then I spun it, and then I was like, well, they have Travis Hunter and, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, can I go back? And, I did feel bad in a sense. Thank you for taking that for $10, Gators. I'm going to spin your first one. Let me know if you want to stash or pass. But, like, if I go back on that one time, then everybody can come at me and say it, and then there's no point in doing it at all or whatever. But we did wind up pulling some sick cards for the team he had. So he was rather pleased in the end, I do say. At least I think. We'll see what kind of feedback he gives me when he gets his package. Pittsburgh for Gators, solid take. Kansas City, Pittsburgh, both a little bit even there. Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes. Depends on who you dislike less or who you like more if they're not your main team. We're running again. We have 2 divisions worth of teams remaining. 8 teams on that board. They are the Cardinals, Bears, Bengals, Chiefs, Dolphins, Jets, Seahawks, and Commanders. Aaron Rico jumping up to $10. He's going to get that stash or pass. Thank you for that, Enrico. Enrico, thank you for taking that. We're going to spin. Let me know stash or pass when it generates. Blue collar cards. Welcome in. Cincinnati Stash or Pass. Stash. Solid, solid. Joe Burrow. Oh my god, I don't know if I was yelling or talking loud yesterday because it was loud or I just been talking a lot to myself here. But I can't roll my R's like I was. I can't imitate RFK Jr. like I do. Gators fan, welcome in. Thank you for taking the lead on this one at $5. Kenny P, welcome in. How are you today? Gators takes one for 5 bones, one single Lincoln. Maybe we will get you the team that has the Lincoln. Oh, Chicago, that's a solid team. Caleb Williams and Da Bears. We have 6 teams to go. I want to say our biggest team still on the wheel is the Jets, of course. No, I'm kidding. It's probably the Commanders and Jaden Daniels, closely followed by the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes. And then we have Cardinals, Miami, and Jets on there, and Seahawks probably rounding out our middle section of the team, even though they are the Super Bowl champs. Supa 808 currently leading with 8. He's going to get that stash or pass, meaning 6 teams left. His odds ever so increased that if he doesn't like his first team, he's going to have a 20% chance of getting the team he wants. Randomizing first for Supa. Let me know stash or pass. Washington Commanders, Jaden Daniels. Is that a stash? Stash. Gotta stash that. Can't not stash that. All right, we have 5 teams left. Miami, Kansas City, Arizona, New York, Jets, and Seattle. Gators fan jumping in for $5 again. Appreciate all the support in this break. I usually do larger box breaks, 7 and up, but I was seeing a lot of love for 4 box breaks when I would scroll through on my own free time. After I don't want to call it struggling. We've only been live for 2 hours, 15 minutes, and we're about to fill. I don't know. It might be the time of day, the breakers on, the time of year with the draft going on. I don't know what it is. But I feel like I might have more luck with the larger breaks. Bigger numbers attract more people, what you might say. Gators fan getting that take for 7. Appreciate it. Kansas City and Pat Mahomes. Can't be mad at that for $7. Cannot be mad at that. All right, so we have one division's worth of teams left: Seattle, Arizona, Miami, and New York. I'm gonna change this next one real quick. I need a drink. I'm really thirsty. I'm gonna walk to the bathroom. So we're gonna spin this at a minute and start, but this will be for 2 teams. 2 teams on the board. This is for 2 teams. 2 teams this spin. Gators fan, thank you for jumping in there. Currently leading at $10, and this is for 2 teams right now, getting us one step closer to breaking. 2 teams is this spot. This is for 2 of our 4 teams remaining. Rick Flores jumping in. Thank you for the support. Thank you. 2 teams out of the 4 remaining. The Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, the New York Football Jets, the Miami Dolphins, and the Arizona Cardinals. Gators fan currently leading 15. Thank you for that, Gators. We're going to spin the wheel twice for you here. And you do still get that stash or pass since we exceeded that $8 threshold. So we will spin you twice and then tell me which one you want to pass on, if any, out of the 2 there. It's Arizona, first team. Randomize for the second team out of that spot. Seattle, you want to pass Arizona? Let me know down below if that's the team you want to pass, or if you just want to keep them both. Yeah, okay, thank you. All right, we'll randomize. Don't worry, I'm going to reassign Seattle. Okay. Randomize. Can't have Arizona again. Miami. All right, Miami and Seattle. Assign. So we have 2 spots left. They are Arizona and New York, obviously the less ideal ones. Again, this spot is to close us out. You'll get Arizona and New York. We are live below $5. Shit, I left it at a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This will clear us out. Ocho Scott, thank you for jumping in at $5. Sorry it's at a minute, guys. I'm gonna clean up though while this is going on. This is for New York and Arizona in the break. Gators fan, thank you for jumping in there. $6, $10 currently leading Gators fan. This is for Arizona and New York Jets. Don't don't slack on them. Arizona and New York are sleeper picks and hitters. You may not like the player or the team, but you'll have a numbered card most likely. Because I swear I've seen the most out of those two. We've pulled 2 Jets relics, I think. It was Houston, Jets. No, sorry. We pulled the Jets relic, and then it was a Jets gold out of 50 for the running back. Same player. Thank you for taking that, Gators fan. We're gonna go ahead and just assign those teams for you now. All right, so we are going to get breaking. If there's any trades that want to be facilitated while I clean up my area, that can be coordinated. But let's tilt this up slightly. Move my PC out of the way. My only Chrome football card in my PC. Travis Hunter IV, and then my Piece de Resistance, my 101 Sauber Superfractor. All right, we have one hanger here, one singular hanger. We're gonna unpin. Thank you for shouting out the good luck. And then give me 3 numbers for our blasters. All right, 3 numbers. 1 to 13. 1 to 13, 3 numbers. 4, all right. 2 more numbers, guys. 2 more numbers. 5, Enrico, thank you. And then Gators, all right. We'll give Gators says let me choose here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right above it. And then we'll go from the other side here. If I can get my fucking light straight. We'll go this one. There we go. And again, guys, if you guys are conspiracy theorists, some of these were bought at the draft. Possibly could be juiced. Who the fuck knows? I mean, I got one random pack from a guy and got an IV. So who knows? Who knows? A kid pulled a Tepero McMillan 101 image variation at the draft. There could be something crazy in here. So let me move my remaining stack of boxes out of the way. I'll put our ones we chose up in clear plain view. So there's no question, no doubts, none of that. And then we'll get right into our hanger to start. Now let me clear that out. I got that drinking. I didn't even clear. God. Okay. Shameless. No, not shameless plug. Whatever the fuck it's called. Don't buy the IKEA fucking stand. It was good, but then apparently the fucking iPhone, whatever Pro I have, is too fucking heavy, and it like sags it. All right. I've been shit talking too much. Start breaking. Alert all our peeps. X that out. I don't want to pin that. I don't want that pinned anymore. So it's clear screen for you guys. And we are cracking the hanger. Open. All right. So no relic off first glance, but that doesn't mean it's all crazy. Doesn't mean it's a dud. Empty box for you guys. And again, thank you guys for the fill. We filled in under 2.5 hours. So We're gonna be doing a big break tomorrow. I think tomorrow night I'm gonna go to the draft day 3. Might go live from the tops tent. Maybe I'll buy a blaster. We'll do a dollar start. I'll lose money on that, but it'll be fun because we'll do it from the draft. Around high noon, maybe 1 p.m. Let me know in chat if the camera angle's good. Is that clear, crispy? Am I good to start flowing? All right, thanks, Gators. All right, we have Kenneth Walker III for the Seahawks. Welcome in again, Rick. Broncos, Marvin Mims. Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins. Tristan Wirfs for the Buccaneers. Braden Smith, Colts. Brian Burns, Giants. Devontae Walker, Ravens. Rashad Bateman, Ravens. Will Anderson Jr., Texans. Cameron Jordan, Saints. Cooper DeJean, future stars for the Eagles. Very nice. Peyton Manning. I haven't pulled a Peyton yet. Fortune 15 going to our Broncos spot. Terry McLaurin on the all chrome refractor for Washington. JJ McCarthy 9 Pulsar for the Vikings. Bobby Wagner Pulsar for the Commanders. Matt Gay for the Commanders refractor. Trey Hendrickson Bengals refractor. Tate Ratledge rookie. Kelvin Banks Jr. rookie Saints, and Abdul Carter rookie Giants. All right, that was probably the weakest blaster I've opened. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That was not. I mean, the Peyton's cool. It's cool to see Peyton, but like, that blaster leaves a bad taste in my mouth. We'll start on the left. God, I never get sick. There's no way I'm sick. I was just yelling too much yesterday. All right, 7 beautiful chrome packs. Yes, empty box, guys. We'll do one by one for now, unless someone says they want to see me rip them all in one go. Zach Wilson, Dolphins. Bucky Irving, Buccaneers. Derek Stingley Jr., Texans refractor. And Isaac Tesla, rookie Lions refractor. Very nice. He's probably got a solid career ahead of him. We pulled a relic out of a value, and it was like a single. It was just the relic in the pack. It was so weird to see. DJ Moore for the Bears, Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans, Derek Stingley Jr. on the Ray Wave, and Travion Henderson, rookie for the Patriots. That's whoever has the Texans is going to have a Derek Stingley rainbow, probably. Or you got 2 pieces already. Pat motherfucking Mahomes for the Chiefs, Darnell Mooney for the Falcons, Caleb Williams, future stars for the Bears, and Trey Tucker, red, white, and blue refractor for the Raiders. Fuck me. God. This I'm in hell. Not ripping the cards. You guys make it better though. Something in there. Packers, Rashawn Gary, Chris Olave, Saints refractor, Trey McBride on the power players for the Cardinals, and Ashton Jeanty rookie for the Raiders. Very nice. Let's get 3 numbered out of 3 platforms. Again, when I go pick these up, guys, I don't just pick the first fucking front row. I dig through these motherfuckers. The ones I bought at the fucking draft, they were just pulling them out of a case, right? I was like, hey, pull from the bottom, please. She was like, the bottom? Kind of looking at me sideways. I was like, yeah. Give me random out the box. Eagles, Saquon Barkley, Zach Allen, Broncos, Kyle Duggar, Steelers, and Devin Neal, rookie Pulsar for the Saints. That's a nice one. Ocho, Enrico, how you guys doing? All right. Troy Franklin, Broncos, Chris Olave, Ray Wave, Kyle Mungai, 199, 64 out of it for our Bears, and that's a rookie card. We will sleeve and top load that for our Bears spot. Is our Bears watcher in here? Who hath the Bears? Gators, is that you? You have the Bears. Very nice take. Rookie parallel. And our last one of that pack was Quinn Ewers, rookie for the Dolphins. All right, last pack of box one. We are still technically 1 of 1 for the fucking numbered per blaster. Jalen Ramsey, Steelers. Tyler Algier, Falcons. Saquon Fortune 15 for the Eagles. And a Jackson Dart pigskin parallel rookie for our fucking Giants. That's a good one. That's a good one. Solid box. Don't know if it makes up for the stinker hanger, but we press on. We press on. That is a bang soup. I think so. Thank you for the fucking energy. Thank you for the energy. I like the pigskin parallel. Whoever thought of that was. I hope they were paid well at top. I hope they got a pizza party for their team. Now, I get, certain designs like parallels are obviously more hyped. Here we go, second box. 7 packs. Empty box for you guys. Like those downtowns, uptowns, and like the monster things, and then Tops did the kaijus, right? Those are like similar to each other, are they not? In a sense, like isn't it blatant copying in a way? Like I don't know, I don't know. If I could get this fucking pack open, that'd be cool. We'll just do it this way. Who do we got here? Grant Delpit Browns, Jonathan Taylor Colts, Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited for the Giants, and Evan Ingram. That's a nice card. Then 120 for that dart. Bang, bang, bang. Pulsar for the Broncos spot. Yeah, I want to say first break we pulled the dart refractor, and at that point on that Wednesday it was like $90 on eBay. First day it came out. So that guy was, I hope, happy. Will McDonald the fourth for the Jets. Jalen Coker for the Panthers. Michael Pittman Jr. Rayway, very nice for the Colts, and Bashil Tootin rookie for the Jaguars. Go from the middle there. I want to pull a helix so bad. That is the one insert I just want to see. I want to be able to see it. Aaron motherfucking Rodgers for our Steelers. Kyle Hamilton Ravens. Bears Romo Dunes on the throwback. And Pat Mahomes red, white, and blue refractor for the Chiefs. Very nice. I do like the red, white, and blue refractor too for the America's 250th. It's a solid parallel. Roshan Johnson for the Bears. Nico Collins for the Texans. Legends of the Gridiron, D'Angelo Hall going to the Commanders spot. And Dawson Knox, pigskin parallel for the Bills. Travis Etienne Jr. for the Jaguars. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Drake London refractor for the Falcons. And Donovan Edwards rookie refractor for the Jets. Very dope. Keenan Allen Chargers. Jeremy Ruckert Jets. Darius Slayton Raid Wave for the Giants. And Ty Felton rookie for the Vikings. Last pack box 2. Can we get a number, please? Keon Coleman Bills. Shavarius Ward Colts. Christian Watson refractor for the Packers. And Michael Williams for the 49ers. All right, that was a dud. Dud box. All right, can we get 2? Can we go 2 for 3, please? I do like the Ray Waves. Like I'm a big F1 fan, right? So the Ray Wave is big in there. Ray Wave, True Color, and the Checkered. I like the Ray Wave more than the Checkered. Checkered was Hobby Box. Ray Wave was Blaster. But on this, the Pulsar Ray Wave, I don't know which of the two I prefer yet. Last box, 7 packs, empty box. I'm not decided on if I prefer the Pulsar or the Ray Wave. All right, first pack, last box. NASCAR. I've never ripped NASCAR. I just started like somewhat watching NASCAR races this year. Um, I'll watch like the road courses or the actual race courses they do more than the ovals, other than the 500. 500 is always you gotta watch the 500. Cameron Dicker Chargers, Jordan Mailata Eagles, Josh Allen Fortune 15 Buffalo Bills, and Keon Coleman Pigskin Parallel for the Bills. Who's the chase cards? So right now, Kimi Antonelli is leading the championship and he's 19. So his spots and his cards are ridiculous. His base refractor jumped up to like $70 when he won that second race in a row earlier this year. He's the big one. And then of course your world champions like Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen are still like your big chases. Lando has his followers. I go for the low hanging. Um, Out of the 25 product, I don't know what I wanna what I would say like is Panini. The F1 product is tops. If you like IndyCar, Parkside does an IndyCar product. I think it's coming out in May. Um, I like tops more than Panini personally. Seahawks, Jason Myers, Khalil Shakir, Bills, Hunter Henry refractor for the Patriots, nice, and Darian Porter rookie refractor for the Raiders. No problem, no problem. You'll see a lot more Panini boxes on shelves because they lost the license to Tops, but um, F1's having a bunch of new product come out in the end of the year. Think they announced like 6 different ones. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I pray for my wallet when that happens. Anything in there? Maybe Jaleel McLaughlin, Broncos. This guy, Colts, Ray Wave. Matt Stafford, red, white, and blue refractor. There we go. Jordan James rookie. There we go. Spot paid for our Rams. Who had the Rams? Wasn't that you, there, friend? So not a numbered so far, but we pulled 2 nice parallels, I think, in the number. 2 nice parallels in the number. I need to get more of these stands. There should be one coming in the mail, I think. Like a big 16 card. I want to. Okay, Enrico says 40. I was gonna say I know at least 20, but because it's the red, white, and blue, it should be more. All right, next pack here. Brock Purdy, 49ers. Daniel Jones, Colts. Chase Brown, Future Stars, Bengals. And Emeka Egbuka, red, white, and blue refractor. Let's leave that one right now. That's a nice card. I think he's going to be a big name for them. Welcome in, XRP. Love the Hmong guy. Thank you. Yeah, well, that was box one. We pulled that out of the thing. I bought these, but I don't know how I bought these. I don't know how they fucking work too well, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. And we have 3 packs remaining in this break. 9 of you guys in here. I thank you for that. We are currently live on YouTube streaming as well. So if you ever buy a spot in here and you have to go to bed or just don't want to listen to me talk anymore, but you really wanted the break, Uh, you can check out my YouTube Pro ZVCHYT Prozac YouTube. We are live and they are streamed on there for back watching. Jalen Wright Dolphins, Micah McFadden Giants, Trey McBride rookie, not rookie refractor. Geez, Tez Johnson rookie card. Very nice. 2 packs to go. Jake Ferguson Cowboys, Tony Pollard Titans, Roquan Smith Ravens, and Jared Goff on the Pulsar. Very nice. I still think that's a crazy, crazy thing that happened back in the day. Jared Goff for Matt Stafford, just a straight up 1-to-1 QB trade, basically. All right, last pack. Hopefully we can get another number. Please have a number in you. Please, God, please, please. No, it's base pack. Motherfucker. Trey Tucker, Raiders. Jalen Johnson, Bears. Billy Bowman Jr., rookie, Ray Wave. And Landon Jackson, rookie for the Bills. All right. Solid, small break there. Can't say we had anything super great. Biggest three outside of the Abuka red, white, and blue, we had the Dart Pigskin Parallel Rookie Refractor, the Matt Stafford red, white, and blue refractor, and the Kyle Mungai 64 out of 199 rookie for our Bears spot. Do appreciate the support, guys. I think I'm gonna end with this tonight. 2 hours 40 minutes, fair amount of time being live. Go ahead and I have my next show. No problem, super. Thank you for the support, Gators. Thank you for the support again. I have my next show posted 12:30. I might wind up changing the time, pushing it back a little bit, but I think we will. I'll pick up a blaster at the draft, and we'll do $1 starts if anyone wants to jump in. Wind up losing a couple bucks on that, but it'll be fun. Rip some cards at the draft, see if we can pull anything crazy in there. No problem, Dre Day. Thank you for kicking us off and taking those first few spots to make it seem appealing to jump in. I'm off Saturday, Sunday, so I'll try and get these sorted and handed over to my girlfriend to get shipped out on Monday for you guys. Again, any questions? All base ships, all vet base ships, all base veterans. Again, I don't think any team here really was hurting for cards. If someone does want a couple F1 Chrome base, go ahead and drop in chat, and I can give you a couple. I have plenty of spares. But outside of that, again, I just want to say thank you for the support, guys. I'm gonna go to bed. Enjoy the rest of your night, and have a safe, fun weekend.